Sandalhas e depois um Elder Ring. Mas se eu vou de Martha's Dead. Tomei um tiro no último episódio. Não tive um objetivo, é o K. Meu quarto feliz. Enquanto eu achando. Escutando sobre o rosto. Mas não tem muita informação desse detalhe, Billy. Pistas para o funeral. Acha a bolsa. Acha a carta de lápis.
No, 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 my bag is not here. My diary. Lapo's letter.
How is she? How is my daughter? Please, doctor. Please give me good news.
It's a miracle she's alive, Eric, but she will be all right.
The miracle! Eu sou um miracle. Por que eu saio daí? Eu não me vesti.
The bullet passed right by her heart and exited her chest. Unbelievably, it missed her lungs, spine, and heart. She could have been paralyzed or died. But thankfully, she's fine. I examined her thoroughly. She didn't even lose that much blood. She was lucky. And you were lucky, so to speak.
She was lucky that my wife went for a walk in the woods. Otherwise,
She would have bled to death, yes.
I don't know what to say. All of this, it's too much. So much death and
Não, é engraçado que agora que eu tô pensando aí, o jogo é.
Nothing more.
Parece que é feito em
Don't worry,
italiano, mas
Eric.
o
She's
cara é
young,
alemão.
so she'll recover quickly. I'll be here all day anyway.
Thank you,
Oh, bateu no
doctor,
bicho!
for everything.
Matou o passarinho!
Do you mind coming with me to pick my
Caralho,
wife
que
up
isso?
from the cemetery? The funeral will start soon in the chapel.
Of course not. Lead the way.
You know, with all of these preparations for the funeral, Irina wants everything to be perfect. It's her way of coping, so she doesn't have to think about
O
everything
corvo, sei lá, acho que era um
going on.
corvo, veio ali e matou um
She
passarinho. Do
is a
nada.
woman who has
Sem sentido.
suffered so much. Maybe too much.
I'm already dressed.
Deixa eu ver. Mas tem que achar a carta. Uma bomba pra encher. Jornal.
Violence against citizens continues in La Romola, and once again General K's family has come under fire. Now it is the life of her sister.
General Edict K. New rules on curfew and women's behaviour. German command of S. Vincenzo Attori. Telephone number 1185.
185.
The New Zealand troops are advancing after the Battle of Porgy Ponce. On the 18th, they are still far from the Tavernelli Val di Pisa. The German resistance on the Tuscan hills has been exhausting for the invaders.
Quase morri.
What if the bag is here somewhere? There's no shortage of paintings in our house. Mum is passionate about painting.
Ela adora pintura, mas tem uma pintura muito louca aí, né? Ai, minha bolsa tá aqui, ó.
There's my bag. Thank God. Let's hope Lapo's letter is in there.
O Hierofante. O sol. O imperador.
There is darkness that brings uncertainty, but there will be a guide. Something that can teach me something.
Carta do Lapo.
Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your
Será que eles não
mother
estão
and
mesmo?
father.
Ou será que eles...
Martha is gone.
Marta
and
morreu,
I
eles preferem
cannot
deixar
be
outra no
sensitive
lugar
to that fact.
pra
I have
poder
to stay
deixar ela no
hidden,
lugar
and
mesmo.
sadly, I can't run to you. Even if I would love nothing more than to hold you tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around midnight. Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number. 6934.
6934. Tá beleza.
He knew he was in serious danger, but what about the letter? I had it in my hand when the soldiers ran off. Mummy found me, and if she's read it, well, she hates Lapo, and now she must know who I am. No, she probably would have left me there to die. She'd rather have no daughter than the wrong one. Before I passed out, I must have put it back in my bag. There is no other explanation. July 19th. I retrieved...
Peraí que eu não tô afim de ler agora. Cadê esse? Lá embaixo.
Attempted murder in La Romola. After the murder of Julia Kay, today her twin sister is the victim of another attempted murder. The condition of the young girl, found by the German troops, is no cause for concern. The political motive behind this is becoming all the more clear. But that's not what happened.
O cara atirou sem querer.
It's all wrong. Mummy was the one who found me. The German soldiers shot me. Best to stay quiet. No one ever believes the truth. The Battle of Tuscany. German operations in the Livorno area. Extremely violent fighting in the streets of the city. New ordinance ban on the use of bicycles. Over the last few days, cyclists have once again shot at members of the Italian armed forces and at civilians in the streets. The offenders will be punished in accordance with German martial law. Even in Florence, the war is beginning to be felt. Supplies are starting to run out. Bread may only last a few more days. Prices are rising dramatically. Meat can now be... I should pick up the phone but remain silent. If I let the caller speak first, I'll find out who it is.
Hello? Ma'am? Can you hear me? Is there somebody there? Mr. Eric?
It's the nanny. I can confide in her. Nanny? Hello, it's me.
What? Hello? Oh, my lord. I must be dreaming or something.
No, Nanny, you're not dreaming. It's really me, it's Julia.
Oh, my God. Julia. My little sparrow. sorry, but I thought you were dead. I saw you lying there dead. This brings me so much joy that... Actually, you must explain to me, my little sparrow. What is happening?
I told Nanny everything that had happened. She was sad for Martha, of course, but very happy at the same time. I was the one
Menos
she
uma
had a
morreu
special
só, né?
bond
Não
with.
as duas.
I explained to her that I wanted to try and meet the White Lady, even if I knew it was a silly idea. But she didn't think I was a fool. Quite the opposite. She explained to me what I should do in an attempt to meet her. It was complicated. I noted everything down carefully in my diary. Who knows, maybe she did it only to keep me occupied, while deciding what to do with me and who to warn. I won't ever know, though, because that very same day, a bomb struck the villa and she died. They all died. We should have been in that house ourselves, but instead, poor Nanny.
Caralho, morreu a babá.
Bye, Nanny. I love you.
Goodbye, my darling. I thought I'd lost you. Be careful, my little sparrow.
Agora você pode usar o telefone para fazer ligações. Leio o diário.
Now I know what must be done to meet the lady. Nanny has explained everything to me. I must try to meet her early in the morning when it is foggy, or all will have been in vain. That's what the legend says. This is what I need to do. 1. I must re-invoke her loss by putting her into contact with her lover. To do this, Nanny said to look for his grave in the woods, but there are so many. Daddy always said that infrared photos can see what the naked eye cannot. Maybe then they also see ghosts. There wouldn't be anything strange about that now, considering I'm trying to contact one after all. How crazy. 2. A part of me needs to enter her world. A lock of hair would work, so I'll need scissors to cut some off. 3. I will need an object that connects her world to mine. I don't know what to do for this yet. Hopefully something will come to mind when I release it. 4.
Nossa, tem que cortar meu cabelo.
My mother's tailor scissors.
Ué?
Martha was taken to the chapel for her funeral. I want to say goodbye to her alone before everyone arrives.
Achei a tesoura já, cartão. Por enquanto eu vou ter que ir pro enterro dela, ó. Ela tá aqui na capelinha aqui. O que eu fazia? Eu tô com a tesoura, chave não se editar. Matou o passarinho e trouxe pra ir pra quê? Corvo, filha da puta. Matou o passarinho e trouxe pra ir. essa cena eu não sei qual é
Poor
o
little one. He's dead. Poor little guy. His place is by Martha's side. Nanny always calls me Little Sparrow. This is the part of me that
Ele
died
piscou o
with
olho.
Martha. It'll be safe next to her. Here, Martha. This is my heart. Carry it with you. I'm starting to understand how painful your condition must have been. Not being able to properly communicate with anyone is becoming increasingly difficult. I envied you, but I did not see your suffering. I did not understand your courage. I miss you so much, Martha. I'm not worthy to dress in your clothes.
Tá lentinho.
That raven is making a big fuss. Maybe it's the same raven that killed that poor sparrow. I hate bullying, yet it seemed as if the raven wanted to bring the little bird back to life. Commune of San Casciano, Province of Florence. Death certificate. From the Register of Death Certificates of this commune, number 174, part 3, series 12 of the year 1944.
Mais número. O que é o corvo? Isso aqui é o corvo.
Dress? It's made from the same fabric I found a shred of next to the lake. In fact, it is torn. It must be my mother's. My goodness.
O corvo me mostrou
I
onde tava.
started to suspect that Mummy could have been involved in Martha's murder. Lost in these thoughts, hours passed, and I completely forgot about the funeral. When I realized it was evening, they were already carrying the coffin towards the cemetery. She never loved me, I knew that well. But I would never have believed that, had it been her. I struggled to believe it, but it made so much sense. At the lake, she must have thought Martha was me because she was convinced that I was dead.
Será que ela queria matar a Julia? E matou a Marta sem querer? Então... Será que ela matou a Marta? Alguma coisa? Que ela não queria que a Marta fizesse alguma coisa, ou sei lá. Tava fazendo alguma coisa
When the
e...
funeral ended, I felt an irresistible urge to play. I loved music. I started playing without thinking about the possible consequences. I didn't care anymore. I needed to feel alive, to exist again.
What's going on here? Julia? Is that you? No, it's not possible. Martha's never played. She's deaf, yet... No. This is madness. My God. So, Martha? I understand now. You can get all of the attention, right? You were jealous, weren't you? Because she was a wonderful girl and you're just a useless little slut.
Caralho, descobriu. Também ela se entregou, né?
How did you manage to convince her? I get it now. But she talked to me. No, it doesn't make sense. I will have you locked up in an asylum. You hear? That's enough. You will pay for what you've done, you cursed lunatic. They will torture you to reveal the monsters in your head.
Her words were as sharp as blades. I tried to tell her that it wasn't me. I showed her the photos I developed that proved my innocence. But she grew all the more angry, calling me crazy, and then she began to hit me with everything she had at hand. I closed my eyes as more darkness began to take over in me. Memories came flooding back. Not memories of actual past events, but more so of feelings. Feelings I had when I was little. They were scary. They were the fears of a little girl. Despite what had happened, I went walking in the woods early the next morning to meet the lady. The evening before, my father had tried desperately to console me.
Talk to me, Julia. You know I love you. I just want to understand what happened. I am happy you are alive. Even if we have lost Martha, your mother was just in shock. She didn't want to hurt you.
A mulher. Então, vou pegar aqui. Nossa, que é a mesma cor de novo. A justiça. A força. Julgamento.
I will succeed in the
Terei
end.
sucesso no
I'm
final.
going to enjoy what I
Vou aproveitar o
deserve.
que comento.
But uncertainty and
Fazer
resistance to
mudanças,
change are
escolha minha
making my life very difficult.
Ah, isso aqui sai aqui. Entendi. Tira uma foto de sepultura na floresta. Tá. Sepultura na floresta. Nem sei onde é a sepultura na floresta. Ah, é ali. Então. Marta, agora a gente sabemos que a Marta é dead, mano. Ah, se entregou, né? Tacou o foda e se entregou. Tá, é a sepultura da mulher de branco?
I don't know what I'm hoping to find, but what else can I do? I will hopefully see if one of these graves is hiding something. I hope that the infrared film will show me.
Ah, aquele ali que é o lente, né? Perto demais. Tá. Beleza. Fora de foco. Aumentar o foco. Revele a foto e veja se tem algo como tá. Antes eu quero ver um negócio aqui. Eu tenho que achar essa bomba aí de encher. Depois eu vou lá fazer. Tirar a foto. Revelar. Pô, The Ring, tô achando um monte de boss e mausoléu. Nossa, tá ficando bastante coisa aqui. Vou fazer. Que isso? Que foto é essa? Ah, é a foto que eu fiz? Caramba, tem um cara parado ali pelado. Né? Eu vi de longe, eu falei, que porra, tirei foto de ninguém sentado.
There's the grave I've been searching for, the spirit of a prisoner. Just like the White Lady, he's trapped in this world, but they can no longer meet one another. Evil is separating them. The green filter, useful for landscapes. The yellow filter. If it were to snow, it would be perfect.
Sempre parece alguma coisa, vai aparecer naquela parte ali que aparece esse vestido ali. Nossa, eu tenho a sensação que alguma coisa vai aparecer ali. Sempre, sim. Eu gosto. Mas de novo? Mas tem que ir de novo ali? Acha a temperatura certa. Mas já achei esse futuro. Ela vai soltar? O que ela vai fazer?
If I wear this, it should allow me to make contact with her. With this object, she'll have to hear me, I have no doubt.
Putz, vai dar muita merda isso, né?
I'm
Óbvio.
missing the element that connects my world to that of the White Lady. Oh, the lake. Of course.
Nossa.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? The dress that I threw in the bushes that cursed day. It's been sitting beside the lake for a few days now, in a world that is both mine and hers.
Aperto o S pra eu sair do mapa, só no S que dá uma pausa.
Without all the necessary elements, there's no point travelling to the island. Without all the necessary elements, there's no point travelling to the island. My mother's tailor scissors.
Eu vou cortar meu cabelo.
Without all the necessary elements, there's no point travelling
Mas como
to the
assim?
island. The lover's necklace.
Eu botei?
Without all the necessary elements, there's no point travelling to the island.
Eu tenho tudo, caralho. O que eu não tenho? Tem tudo aqui. Fazer. Vou precisar de um objeto que conecte o mundo dela com o meu. Tá, e como é que eu faço isso? O objeto meu é o meu cabelo, né? Eu tenho a tesoura. Tá, e como é que eu faço ele pra ela cortar o cabelo? Ah, acho legal, tudo bem, meio. Como é que eu faço pra cortar o próprio cabelo? Como é que eu faço pra cortar o cabelo?
Here it is. I hope it works. Now that I have everything I need to communicate with the lady, I can finally go to the island.
Por que eu peguei a porra da tesoura então, caralho? Tá louco? Tem nem sentido. Tem nem sentido pegar essa porra desse tesoura então. Ah, e desse negocinho aqui. Vou falar, porra, aí parece gigantesco porque tá tão pequenininho.
This little boat is Nanny's husband, Pride and Joy. He used to take me fishing in it many years ago. I don't understand why Mother never wanted me and Martha to use it.
Se tiver que correr e fazer isso, fudeu. Vai que a mulher de branco aparecer. Aí fudeu.
A roll of film. It's the one that I was taking out of the camera just before I discovered Martha's body. It should contain shots from before that moment. With a bit of luck, one of the shots has captured the moment of Martha's murder. I was
Nossa,
then
quem
finally
será,
an
hein?
answer. Was it really Mummy? I will develop it as soon as I can, but now it's time to speak with the White Lady.
Mudou de roupa?
I will wear her lover's cross to draw her to me. A lock of my hair to enter into her world. I will use the tarot cards to communicate with her. The first 10 will be used like I did with Nanny. Once 2 cards have been chosen, it should begin.
Vai pra frente, mulher! A mulher pode estar na tua cara, já cuspindo na sua cara e tá aí mexendo em carta de tarô.
You camouflage yourself in the woods to approach me. You blend in with the water to make yourself known. You wish to communicate with me through the energy of symbols. You use my pain to summon me. You are very bold. You call upon me for knowledge that I do not possess, for answers I do not have. I am only a vessel, like water, like air, a vessel to move and breathe.
It worked. Now I need to choose 2 cards. Here we go.
Também deve estar bom. Suma sacerdotes. Os classes aqui, ó. Em rap. Ou hierofante.
The daughter, the house, the mother. The daughter comes from the mother's house, then makes herself a home and becomes a mother. This cycle is broken. To undo the knot, find the sun. He is the original sin reflected on you. The one who gave you the light wishes to take it back. She wants control. Bit by bit, she is crumbling your life. You have to stop her.
A lua. O diabo.
Part of our soul embraces the people we love. It is then torn away from us when these people disappear. The wound is deep and it cannot heal. Faith vacillates. Death causes fear. But the church is a safe place. It is home and mother to its children. Faith is the light. Do not lose it. Finding it again is almost impossible. I lost it in sorrow, and without time, I am lost in the dark.
O carro, meu Deus, de pessoas namorando.
You do not have control of yourself. There is a dark figure inside you. The wounds are feeding it. It will do things you do not like. It will use your desires, your guilt, the darkest parts of your conscience.
Será que é aleatório? A morte. Ou será que com a carta que colocar vai vir essas pra eu falar isso?
I can sense that you want to know who did it, but I do not have the answer. You must find it yourself. Do not ever try to enter through the front door if you wish to reach the heart. Your twin sister might have the answer you are looking for.
O filme, talvez o filme.
Even after death, we leave traces of ourselves, don't we? Everything is indefinite if you look at the essence of things.
O filme talvez revele o assassino. O enforcado. Vai tentar me enforcado. Penduraram pro pé. O louco.
You will no longer be able to tell light from darkness. In sorrow, the difference is so subtle. You are alone, and you will remain alone. Memories are abandoning you. They are your only true companions. Now they take the place of your happy childhood, and they may return to keep you company.
Ela pegou o bagulho. Pra lembrar do amante dela. Eu não lembro muito bem a história dela, esqueci um pouco já. Acho que é o amante dela, ela é casada com um cara e não gostava do cara, e esse amante mataram ela. Descobriu que traiu ela, ou foi o cara que matou. Não, acho que foi isso. O marido dela matou ela porque descobriu que ela tava traindo ele. Acho que foi isso, não lembro muito bem a história agora. Me perdi nessa história. Nessa parte. Você com a chave da minha irmã. Você começa a falar, Jesus vai falar, sou mãe.
Speaking with the white lady confused me even more, but at least now I have this key.
O que tem aí, Marta? Cartinha.
July 16th. Dear sister, I entrust my secrets to this letter. If you are reading it, things have gone as I thought they might, and I am no longer there with you. First of all, I am not deaf, and I never was. Mother scared me when we were little, so I decided not to speak or listen anymore. It worked. In fact, Mother began to love me. They also found a scientific explanation for my deafness. Neurological damage caused by excessive pressure exerted by the twin during pregnancy progressively led to hearing loss. And like that, my decision was also transformed into a fault of yours. So I must put it right. Do I have any other secrets? Unfortunately, yes, but a letter is too cold for such matters. Now that you know that I can speak, please go to the dark room. I have a hidden recording. Listen to it and you will hear my voice. Farewell, Martha.
Caralho, não
Why
era
all of this
surda nem nada.
madness, Martha? What else have you been hiding from me?
Ela não era surda
You
nada.
deprived me of your voice for more than 15 years. I can't wait to hear it now. There is nothing here.
Os gravadores gigantes.
Hi, Julia. I know that this will seem absurd, but this is me and this is my voice. We're equals in this sense, too. Well, it's obvious, really. I've basically always spoken, and you were my voice. I'm going to meet my fate, so I don't want there to be any more secrets between us. I have to tell you that I'm pregnant, Julia. I'm pregnant with Lapo's baby, We had sex, and I never had the courage to tell you. I was so afraid of hurting you. I'm so ashamed. And now, how can I ever bring this child into the world?
Que ela tá
Baby's
grávida?
starting to show. Could you tell? That's why I'm no longer getting undressed in front of you. But for how much longer can I hide it? Yesterday, you asked me to go to the lake together early in the morning. You, the sleepyhead. Early. I asked you to switch beds with me, like we used to when we were little girls. I got up at dawn and didn't wake you. I put on one of your dresses.
Ah tá, eu confundo. Marta com a Julia.
I wrote a card to Mother telling her that it was you who was pregnant, not me, and to come and see at the lake. I left it on the desk in her room.
Ah, agora eu saquei. Por isso que ela colocou.
Then I felt the need to talk to you, and I remembered the recorder in the dark room.
Por isso que ela botou a cara pra ela morrer e falar que ela era a Júlia. Ah, mas ela que tava grávida, na verdade. O Lapo também tá querendo pegar todo mundo lá. O Lapo pegou a Júlia e quer pegar a Marta. Pegou a Marta e quer pegar
I
a
will go
Júlia.
to the lake alone and act as you. I will tell her everything you never had the courage to tell her. I will be your voice. I know how much she's made you suffer over the years. Unlike you, I remember all of the harm she has done to you, and it is my fault. Take my place, sister. You will live a better life, and I will be able to rest in peace, knowing that I at least tried to put right what I have done wrong. I will go now. My last memory will be the image of you sleeping peacefully. Hi, Julia. I was upset.
Agora tudo faz
Unbelievably
sentido.
upset. July 16th, that cursed day. Martha didn't wake me up. There was a dress missing from my wardrobe.
Tá, eu quero sair.
It was late. Martha hadn't woken me up as we had agreed, and I always overslept. Martha wasn't there, and we were supposed to go to the lake together. She even made her bed, which was unusual. I thought Mother woke up early, despite her medication, and asked her to do something. I simply decided to go out and take the photographs by myself without Martha.
Agora sabemos da história. Ai, que calor, meu Deus do céu.
It was a foggy morning, but it was no longer dawn. It was a sign of something terrible. My mother had killed her beloved Martha with her own hands. I had then taken her place, usurping the throne of her affection. She would have never forgiven me. I had real reason to be afraid. I searched for one of Daddy's pistols to defend myself. What a stupid little girl I was. In spite of everything, that roll of film still needed developing, even if it didn't prove she was guilty. I also wanted to search for proof of Martha's pregnancy.
O cemitério. Bom.
Almost 5 German divisions face the troops of the 8th Army. Units of an Indian division crossed the river
Telegram.
on a vast
I'll leave it in the letterbox.
Já descobriu que tem no meu quarto. Né?
Another telegram of condolence. Isn't it a bit late? The New Zealanders conquered Tavernelli. In the eastern sector of the battlefront, the troops of the 2nd New Zealand Division, British 8th Corps, conquer Tavernelli. The 6th South African Armoured Division advances on the heights near Greve, conquering the peaks of the Domini and Philly Mountains. The 4th Division reaches San Giovanni.
This is the civilization that our comrades are proposing.
July.
Lapo morreu de virar.
Lapo is dead. They shot me in the back when I discovered his body. I thought I had hit rock bottom. These are soulless, empty days. After so many awful events, I finally managed to meet the White Lady, or so I believe. The line between reality and dreams is becoming less and less clear to me. I thought a lot about her words, but they didn't shed any light on my assumptions. They kept ringing in my mind. Maybe I will understand when the time comes. Now I know for certain that it was Mummy who killed Martha.
Ela tá suspeitando da mãe, eu tô achando que não foi a mãe não, hein.
I mustn't care about what people think. Or fear will prevent me from facing the music. it will be very difficult to recover from the mental collapse. Destiny is inevitable. The end waits for us.
Ixi. Uma previsão muito legal é assim, né?
Go to the dark room now. Not when she's around. I must stay as far away from her as possible. I could go to the cemetery instead to find out whether Martha really was pregnant or not.
Então, e aquele número que eu tinha que ligar? Deixa eu ver. 6934, eu vou ligar. Esse telefone por aqui não tem.
Commune of San Casciano, province of Florence.
You've called this number. Damn, Lapo must be dead then. Rest in peace, fair comrade.
Yes, Lapo is dead. I am due.
No, don't talk. We don't need to know who you are. By calling this number, it means Lapo wanted you to complete his work. A telephone cable near the house of German General Erich K. has to be cut. One goes to the house, but there's another cable we suspect is connected to a secret base. That is the one that has to be cut. If you see any German vehicles around, let us know immediately. We won't use this number anymore. It's dangerous. Use a telegraph. That will be safer. I hope you know how to use them. Otherwise, you'll have to come up with something. This is important. Frequency X. Before the message, telegraph town on fire to identify yourself. Long live the homeland. Long live the liberation.
Should I sabotage the cable and become a spy? I don't know. My father is German. It would be like betraying him even though he himself hates this war. But what happened to Lapo? And
Onde é o cemitério?
those guys? If I can save someone's life, maybe I should try. Or maybe I can talk to Daddy about it. He may be able to advise me on what to do. Don't even know the first thing about all this. What were you thinking, Lapo?
Ah, vou usar os guerrilheiros.
To cut the cable, I will need sharp scissors. Tailor scissors should be fine.
Tá. Cemitério. Como é que eu vou chegar no cemitério? Cemitério é aqui? Na cara de comunicação. Sei lá. Vou ajudar os guerrilheiros. Vou acabar morrendo, óbvio. Acabei de decidir minha morte, mas tudo bem. Vamos ao cemitério. Onde é o cemitério? Isso aqui é o cemitério? É, ele saiu por aqui, ó. Ele tá descendo na frente. Não achei a bomba.
Martha is in the family crypt. That place is scary. I don't remember, but Nanny told me we used to go there when we were kids. To see who was brave enough to go down the stairs. No one would
Olha
ever
isso,
go
essa
further
babá
than the
também
first
era
2
uma loucura.
steps. Now Martha's down there, alone, in the dark. She must
Ela
be
morreu,
frightened.
querida. Ela não vai estar apavorada, ela tá morta. Os deus guerrilheiros porque, claro, né? Pô, do lado do Hitler, eu não vou ficar do lado do Hitler, né? Os caras
The
tão querendo...
crypt is here. Not now.
Como not now? Dá pra pegar já, caralho.
Let's hope the caretaker isn't around. That man gives me the creeps.
Even after death, we leave traces of ourselves, don't we? Everything is indefinite if you look at the essence of things.
The family crypt is locked. The key must be in the caretaker's hut, as always. Among all those keys, one of them must be for the family crypt.
Caralho, podia ter pego já.
This door is locked, but I must get in. Maybe I can find something around here to break the lock.
Porra, deveria ter pego já. Eu peguei a tesoura antes, bem antes de usar. Podia deixar de eu pegar já, caralho. Bem, não tem sentido eu pegar, mas, porra, eu tava com ele na mão, né? Passei que tava com o
These are
negócio
perfect
marcado,
for breaking the lock. I should hurry before the caretaker comes back.
né? Pra que eu vou... Depois eu ir, falar, clicar, depois descobrir que eu tenho que pegar. Já tá mostrando ali que eu tenho que pegar. Deixa eu pegar. Né? A prova do crime ela jogou do lado da porta.
Everyone takes a side. I find myself siding with my family, but I'm not sure whether it is right.
Olha, o cara é antinazismo.
Enough. I can't go on like this any longer. I can't go on pretending nothing happened. My family was slaughtered by these dirty Nazis. My daughter wasn't even buried, and I had to bury that half-blood instead. An Italian family that got cozy with the dirty Germans. Bastards, that's what they are. What am I supposed to do?
Caralho! Calma aí. O Alberto era antinazista. Interessante, né? Eu também fiquei com antinazista, né? Agora eu vou ajudar os rebeldes. Vou ajudar os rebeldes!
I can
Nossa,
see why we
tá
were
bonito.
scared as children. It's a rather gloomy place.
Ela tá enterrada, ele não foi. Tá na cripta ainda, né? Tá enterrada no buraco. Nossa, ela jogou full. Ah, ali a barriguinha que ela tava.
May God forgive me for what I'm about to do. I also pray that you, Martha, will forgive me.
Mas nem precisava de tudo isso, gente. Era só mexer um pouquinho na barriga. É mais 18, gente. Mas precisa tirar toda a roupa da mulher pra quê? Ela só quer ver ali a barriga da menina. É só dar uma puxadinha ali, vai ver. Nossa, ela vai meter a tesourada. Não, 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 pera aí. Gente do céu, não tem necessidade. Pô, dá pra ver, tô vendo de longe que ela tá grávida, vendo de longe. Já nem ela meter a tesourada na barriga da irmã pra saber que ela tá grávida. Não tem necessidade de fazer isso aí, gente. Pô, dá pra ver que a barriga tá meio gordinha assim. Pra ver que ela tá grávida. Ai, que nem ser falta de necessidade, gente. Sabe cortar pra ver se tem uma criança dentro. Ai. Ela vai tirar o feto lá de dentro? Nossa, vai mesmo. Nossa, não precisa. Não tem necessidade. Nossa, o feto deformado, hein?
It was true. Martha was pregnant. Pregnant with a deformed fetus with 2 heads. Twins again. They always said that it ran in the family. I was all the more shocked. I was doing things that I had never done before. I do not know what force was moving me. I became unstoppable. I decided to photograph the horror as evidence to show my mother and to everyone. Who knows why? Enough now. I will torture you no longer. I will come back to fix you, and I will stay and take care of you. We will spend so much time together. I love you, Martha.
Caralho, mas sem necessidade de fazer tudo isso aí. Caramba, mas sem necessidade de fazer tudo isso aí, gente. Deixa tudo aberto ali. Pega a tampa, fecha, bota o vestido de novo nela, coitado, tá morta. Foi toda arregaçada agora.
Doctor, I must thank you for your help. I wouldn't know what to do without you. Even our own dear Donatello seems to not understand the situation.
Irene, please. Consider the idea of leaving Italy as your husband suggested. It would be better for everyone, especially for
Estão na
the girl.
Itália, mas o
I
cara é
fear that
alemão.
nothing will make her better.
Ele tá
Her father
acima do
doesn't want
coisa.
to accept it. I believe that hope is long gone.
I agree, but in Germany there are better treatments in specialized clinics. The asylum is a temporary solution, just to ensure that she doesn't do anything foolish. But it's a nightmarish place. You know that
Será que
all
eu tô
too
louco
well.
e não
You
ensinado
cannot
o que tá
possibly want
acontecendo?
this for your daughter.
Isso é tudo
Of
na minha
course I
cabeça.
don't. But what can I do?
Será que
She's
eu
a
não tô
danger
louco
to
e
herself,
tá acontecendo isso?
to us, to everyone. One of Eric's guns has also disappeared. She must have taken it. Who else could it have been? I am so scared, Doctor. I cannot wait any longer. Also, you know what they think of Italians in Germany, don't you?
But you would be with Eric, an esteemed general. Everyone will respect you.
That cursed girl. Where could she be? Let's hope she doesn't play any more foolish stunts. I'll wait for her here, in the cellar. Sooner or later, she'll go to the dark room. That's for sure.
I would gladly stay and keep an eye on her. But I must rush to town to organize the last few things for her hospitalization.
Thank you, Doctor. Don't worry.
Thank you, doctor.
I'll see you later.
Caramba, que escada é essa? Meu Deus, travação.
She's sleeping. I must take advantage of this. I will make her talk. She will reveal the truth out of fear. She thinks I can be silenced by calling me crazy. But unbeknownst to her, I will record everything. Everyone will know what you have done to your own daughter. I would make too much noise and wake her up.
Pô, eu queria revelar a foto, mas ó, deixa.
Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me.
Caralho, atirou! Não é louca?
Done. She forced me. She killed Martha. But who in the world will believe me now? They will take me to the mental asylum. Those rolls of film are my only hope.
Caralho, por que ela atirou? Chave do
So
meu quarto.
that's who had the keys to my childhood bedroom. I could
Ah,
have
por que
guessed.
ela atirou? Qual que é o sentido? Tá louca, mulher! Estão bombardeando, né?
My God, sooner or later more bombs will land here. Then everything will come to an end. Damn, the power is out. It's impossible to develop that roll of film now.
Ixi, nem lembro de ligar energia essa bosta desse lugar. Mas que travação, gente. Caralho, o que aconteceu com o jogo? Começou travado, maluco. Uma maneira que Deus do céu. Começou travado de uma maneira. Olha isso. Ô, jogo, para com isso. Não tá
At
travando até
least now I
agora.
finally have the keys to my old room. But why was it locked in the first place?
Estou começando a pensar que na verdade tudo que aconteceu foi eu que fiz. Eu fiz tudo.
Finally, I can enter my room. It's like being a child all over again. I used to play with the puppets by reenacting what was happening in my life, to clear my mind. I want to do it again. At the beginning of any puppet act, there was always the legend of the White Lady. Otherwise, the scenes I was reenacting were worthless. According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. A lover's nightly tryst by the lake. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Ah, what a beautiful moon tonight. My love is not here yet. I'll wait. You're here at last. What's going on? Why are you acting weird?
Caralho.
I know you kissed another.
I would never do that. I love you.
I love you too much. The thought of you with another drives me insane. That's why you have to die.
Mas desculpa. Estranho, né?
What did I do to you?
Mas que peça leve, hein?
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy.
O outro vai vir chegar e vai dar um bicudo na escada, cara.
They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, takes the life of a young woman whenever events take her back to that sad day.
Tem barulhinho, tem sonoplastia dele lá, mano.
Help! Help me!
Now I can begin. First of all, let's clarify what happened the night before the cursed 16th of July.
Ela falava comigo?
Dad says we're losing. What will happen if we do? Will we go to Germany?
Ah, não falava em sinal. Ah.
Did you see Lapo yesterday? I saw him leave the barn. Weren't you there? Do you want to come with me to the
Ah, ela
lake
tava lá,
tomorrow?
ela viu, então eu mesmo que matei ela. Eu esqueci que matei e tudo esse rolo aí.
I want to take some photos. Let's go at dawn. Mummy sleeps heavily anyway. You know she's been taking that
Tô
medicine.
sentindo, eu mesmo matei ela. Não foi nem eu.
Wake me up. Sure, great idea. Yes, it happened like this. Then in the morning, Martha went to the lake pretending to be me to show her pregnancy. She knew Mother was going to follow her down. Now I can only guess what happened when they met at the lake.
Shh. Dum, 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 dum.
No, this is too simple. It can't have happened like this.
So you are pregnant. Your sister was right.
What do you want from me?
How dare you talk to me like that? Get out of the water!
You won't do anything. I will do what I want.
É, não foi isso que aconteceu. Não faz nem sentido. Porque ela não tava pelada quando morreu. Ela tava com roupa.
You're shameless!
As duas morreram.
No, it didn't happen that way. Mother didn't die.
Ai, ai, muito engraçado fazer isso.
Hello, Mummy.
Take off your clothes. I want to see your shame. So you are pregnant. Your sister was right.
Well, at least I had fun.
I'll punish you for this, whore.
Try. I dare you.
Dum, 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 dum.
This might be exactly what happened. I will never know exactly what happened, but I think I have an idea. And after everything, I shot my mother. No, I didn't shoot. What actually happened? It is all in my mind, but I can remember. I know I can.
Como assim?
A little arm. A small leg.
O que ela tá fazendo, gente? Essa mulher é louca.
And another little arm. Another small leg. Oh look, only the head is left.
Esquartejou a mãe? Esquartejou a mãe, botou num saco? Caralho, é mais louco que eu pensei. Meu Deus, é louco? Será que ela fez isso
I was
mesmo?
under the bridge, but it was just a game. This, however, is not a game. I was just playing. It's just a bad joke. Under the bridge, the church, town, speak.
Meu Deus, ela é louca. Caralho, eu tiro esse desfoque de movimento, filha da puta, e o negócio volta de novo.
The White Lady.
Vai ficar travando! Oh, meu Deus! Deus do céu, que jogo mal otimizado, gente. Eu tiro essa porra de desfoque de movimento, eu não quero essa merda do caralho. Filha da puta, para com essa porra de desfoque de movimento, eu não quero. Caralho, o bagulho volta sozinho. Já ativou. Ai meu Deus, ativou o V5 agora. Ai, matei, esquartejei a minha mãe, tô ficando louco. Enlouqueci. Enterrar, eu tinha aberto?
A German tank! I have to report its location via the telegraph hidden near the cowshed. Daddy probably asked for a garrison after all that has happened. I should report its location via telegraph. This wire heads towards the house and then keeps going, so it must be the right one. Now all that remains is to go to the telegraph near the barns. The power is back. Now I can develop the role and hopefully have my questions answered.
Caralho, a mulher é louca, matou a mãe, esquartejou. E acho que tá tudo bem. Ela acha que foi a mãe que matou, mas acho que foi eu mesmo que matei. Não nem a minha mãe que matou, posso mesmo. Foi eu mesmo que matei, eu acho, minha irmã. Acho que ela pediu pra me matar ela.
The telegraph must be hidden in one of these feed bins. I have to start every message with the code. I saw the tank on the road, and the road is near the house. I guess I have to communicate something like that.
Tanque. Tanque. Perto.
I have to start every message with the code word.
Nossa, qual que era o código? Esse aqui é em chamas. Putz, eu não lembro como é que chama. Isso aqui é em chamas. Casa em chamas, floresta em chamas, acho que era isso, né?
I have to start every message with the code word.
Deixa eu lembrar qual era o código. Peraí. Acho que era floresta em chamas. Cidade em chamas, uma coisa assim. Eu lembro que era uma coisa em chamas. Eu lembro com o que era mesmo.
I have to start every message with the code word. I saw the tank on the road, and the road is near the house. I guess I have to communicate something like that.
Cidade.
I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished. I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished.
Eu coloquei câmbio.
No, this doesn't seem clear to me. I need to find the right words. Damn it. I got the length of the sound wrong. I'll try this word again from the beginning. Damn it again. I need to be more careful about the length of the sound. No, another mistake. I need to focus more and think less.
Isso é a resposta? Ah, meu Deus, como é que eu vou descobrir o que é isso? Meu Deus, será que eu vou ter que descobrir o que tá escrito aí? Nossa.
No, something's wrong. Better try again.
Putz. 3 pontos. Caraca, como é que eu descobri isso aí, gente? Daí tá querendo demais da minha pessoa. É 1, 2, 3 pontos, será? Será que é 1, 2, 3 pontos? Não sei, não entendi. Os 3 pontos. Traz ponto. Não entendi como é que funciona isso. F? Caralho, gente, não sei o que é isso aí não. Vou na internet, foda-se, não tô nem aí.
Fala aí, galera.
Tá, isso é fácil. Ah, eu posso tocar? Tá. Necessita defensiva linha. Ó, recebido. Ah, vou pegar aquele ali, foda-se, não, cara. Necessita defensiva linha. Linha. Mapa. Deixar perto. Construção. Construção. Do lado. Do lado rio.
That makes no sense.
Tá. Eu pulei alguma coisa? Recebido. Necessita defensiva necessita defensiva linha mapa deixar perto construção do lado. Tem coisa errada aqui, tá sobrando um.
Maybe there's a better way to put it.
Recebido necessita linha mapa perto construção do lado do rio. Está faltando alguma coisa aqui? Ah, peraí que faltou deixar. Linha mapa deixar perto construção do lado do rio.
No, something's wrong. Better try
Mas
again.
que caralho? Que caralho? Ah, acho que eu entendi. Quantos pontos, quantos traços, acho que é isso mesmo. MPP, ó, MPP. MPP seria 6 linhas. Traço. Não tô entendendo. Traço, traço, ponto, traço, traço. Pera aí. Segue isso? Ponto, 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 S. Traço, ponto. Nada. Não tô entendendo essa lógica. Traço, ponto, 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 H. Aí eu vi outro vídeo, isso aqui tá muito confuso. Não deu certo assim não. Quero ver o que tu falou, cara. Não tô nem aí. Também não tá fazendo sentido, porque eu escrevi uma coisa que o cara escreve e não dá certo. Ó. Recebido. Necessita SBR, SRV, coisa. Eu não tô entendendo isso aqui, ó. São 3 pontos. Não tô entendendo. Ofensivo. Minha. Mapa. Deixar. Perto. Construção. Tem separado do lado? Não tem, só tem aqui, ó. Do lado.
That makes no sense.
Não faz palavra. Tá faltando uma palavra. Tá sobrando uma palavra. Por quê? Todo mundo escreve isso, por que o meu ficou diferente, caralho? Por que o meu ficou diferente? O meu ficou diferente e o negócio deu uma resposta diferente. Entendi essa. Caralho, por quê?
I have to start every message with the code word. I saw the tank on the road, and the road is near the house. I guess I have to communicate something like that.
Cidade em chamas. Câmbio, não é aquele? Não, câmbio é o pontinho. Cidade em chamas. Vou escrever que nem o cara escreveu. Tanque. Tanque posicionado. Posicionado. Estrada. Perto. Perto. Casa. Cama. Cidade em chamas. Tanque posicionado. Estrada perto. Casa. Cama. Tá. Enviar.
I need maximum concentration and complete mental silence, or I'll never do this.
Escrever a mesma coisa. Recebido.
A letra correta. No caso, a letra o T é só um traço. O traço é o lado de cá e os pontos são do lado de cá. Então a gente começa pelo traço. E no caso, como só tem um traço, então eu só preciso seguir o traço uma vez. Vocês estão entendendo mais ou menos como é que funciona? É um pouco complicado, mas é mais ou menos assim. Aí um traço forma o T, que no caso é o da cidade, e o W, que é da cidade também, é um ponto e dois traços. Estão vendo? Então, ó, se vocês seguirem um ponto, mais um, dois, param. Merda. Traços tem 3 pontos. O que seria dessa PN é ponto. Necessita, pronto. Recebido. Pontos a gente chega no, ó, seguindo os pontos. O E, o I e o S. Pronto. Temos a primeira letra dessa palavra. E aí, um traço e um ponto. Vamos pelo lado de cá, um traço e um ponto é o N. Então, a primeira palavra é o S e o N. SN é o quê? Recebido. Recebido. Vamos lá, 3 pontos.
Então é assim que lê? 1, 2, 3 pontos. Tá, S. Depois traço ponto. N, SN. Então recebido. Tá. 3 pontos, S de novo, né? Ponto, traço, ponto, traço, ponto, R. Vamos ver a última palavra, o que é. E, traço, e traço, A. E traço, AA. Ah, não, câmbio desligo. Ah, entendi. Então é recebido, necessita, defensiva, linha. Agora eu entendi. Recebido, necessita, defensiva, linha. Mapa. Perto. Deixar. Construção do lado do rio. Câmbio desligo.
Maybe there's a better way to put it.
Não tem nada, nada. Chata pra caralho, tu, hein? Será que é isso aqui então? Recebido, necessita, defensiva, linha. Mapa. Deixar. Perto, construção do lado do rio. Correto?
No, something's wrong. Better try again.
Caralho, mas tá certo, porra, do caralho. Ponto, S. Tá. Traço, ponto. Traço, ponto. SR. Não. Traço, ponto. SN, tá. Recebido. Ponto. S. Ponto, traço, ponto. Ponto, traço, ponto. R. SR. Ponto, S. Traço, V. SV. SRV. Necessita. Traço, ponto. N. Traço, ponto, N. Ponto. Não. É traço, ponto. Então, traço, ponto, D. Ponto, traço. U. Ponto, traço, F. Tá? Depois, 3 pontos, S, tá? Necessita, recebido, necessita, defensiva. Ponto, traço, 2 pontos. Ponto, traço, 2 pontos, L. Traço, ponto, N, LN. Linha, tá? Traço, M. Ponto, traço, MW. Ah, é ponto, P, MP. Pois, uma coisa, MPP, então mapa. Necessita linha mapa. Depois ponto, traço, 2 pontos. Ponto, traço, 2 pontos. L. 3 ponto S. Traço, ponto C. Então deixar. Ponto S. Ponto, traço. V. Perto, construção do lado do rio.
They are asking me to find a map
Ah!
of the defensive line.
Eu tava fazendo errado, eu tava botando a ordem errada e não percebi.
There is one in my father's study.
Caralho, vai tomar no cu. Bem no meio do cu. Chato pra caralho, assim. Não sei se estou ajudando mesmo, tô piorando a situação. Matei minha mãe, esquartejei, olha que coisa horrível. Que coisa horrível de se fazer.
.400 ISO film. It comes into its own shooting clouds and indoors. When it's not too sunny outside, the 200 ISO film works well. 25 ISO film. When the sun is high in the sky, it's perfect. General Edict K. New rules on curfew and women's behavior. That's it. Hopefully the image comes out clearly.
Revela a foto, mas como é que vai revelar sem luz? Não, tá com luz de novo. A luz voltou. Não entendi nada, né? Mas não revelar a foto da minha irmã lá. Tô curioso. Chiclete! Uoba! Uoba!
I will return to you, Martha. Together we will sort out everything. Just you and I.
Caralho, tem a foto mesmo. Minha mãe matou mesmo ela ou fui eu? Agora não sei, dá pra decifrar muito dessa foto minha.
Oh dear God, so it's true. I killed my sister. I did everything to hide the truth. Then I killed my mother to rid myself of the guilt. But she was nasty and everything was her fault. God, what does that make me?
Ah, eu sabia,
I
eu
don't
sabia!
deserve to live a second longer. Maybe I will see her again and I can try and ask for her forgiveness. But if there is nothing after death, at least I will be free from this suffering. I know it's not right, but I can't do this anymore. It was not easy to pull that trigger, but I did. Once again, though, I was not dead. They all died in the blink of an eye, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. But for me, it seemed impossible. When I fired, I unintentionally moved the weapon enough that the bullet deviated and hit my eyebrow. I was bleeding and there was a great pain above my eye. The voices grew distant, but nothing more. I fainted and then regained consciousness not long after. I woke up tied to a seat so tightly that I couldn't feel my hands or feet. On the seat next to me was my father. He was breathing, but he appeared to be unconscious. The guy in charge started asking me questions. He kept hitting me in the face and head with some kind of short cane. It was so violent I thought my skull would crack open. All I could taste in my mouth was blood
Sabia que tinha sido
and
eu.
teeth. I ran my tongue across my teeth, thinking to myself that I'd never be able to smile again. A frivolous thought, perhaps, but a painful one nonetheless. Part of my top lip was cut open and was hanging down. I foolishly tried to put it back in place using my tongue and lower lip. I threw up. They forced me to confess that my father had been carrying out all kinds of activity within the German army. Of course, I didn't know anything about it, so I tried to explain.
Não sabia que ia acabar
Those
na hora que eu revelasse a foto.
I would have done whatever it took to stop them. Whatever it took. Just after I told them what they wanted to hear, the general said, "All it took were 2 slaps and you sold out your father, you German whore." Then he ordered my father to be executed. It took less than a moment. He didn't even move. Then I took a blow harder than the previous ones, and I lost consciousness again.
Ah, não pensei que se eu revelasse a foto ia acabar o jogo. Sei lá. Vai acontecer isso aí. Acabou o jogo, eu acho. Não vai ter mais o que fazer. Eu fui capturada, talvez morta. Meu pai morreu. Então no final eu fui a culpada de tudo. Eu matei minha irmã.
I woke up again on the ground, untied and completely empty inside. All I could feel was pain. Everyone was dead. I was now alone in the world. I felt a desire to hear their voices one last time on Daddy's recorder in the dark room. Provided the soldiers hadn't destroyed it, that is. Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
What are you doing with your father's gun? It's dangerous. Stop it.
Talk! Tell me everything now! Tell me what you have done!
Okay. Calm down. I will tell you everything. I found that strange note when I woke up, and I immediately realized that something was wrong. Something was up with you, aside from your usual quirks. I came to check, but you weren't in your bedroom. You had spoken about the lake, and I got worried, so I called your father, and we went to see what was going on. We found you sitting in your underwear at the side of the lake. You kept saying that nothing had happened, and you kept repeating things like that. I hugged you to try and make you feel better, but you did not speak again for days. What is happening to you?
You should tell me what's going on. I'm not going to that loony bin.
I would never have wanted this, but I'm afraid you will harm yourself further. You were really hurting yourself in front of the piano that night. What else could we do?
You killed my sister and now you're afraid because I found out. So you're making up stories, aren't you? But I'm not falling for it this time.
What are you saying? Your sister? Please, no. I was not well. I didn't know what I was saying. So many years have passed. You were little then. I thought everyone had forgotten that nonsense.
Shut up. Don't speak. Don't say anything else.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me.
Ela é ainda simulada ainda.
Anymore. Everything had fallen apart. I was afraid of myself. My God, it was terrible. I had always been convinced that I was too good for myself, but then I had become my own enemy. I was the danger. What should I have done? I thought about the puppet theatre in my old room. There I could find something in myself, perhaps. So I rushed to go play with it again.
Pô, nem revelei a foto falando isso. Deixa eu revelar. Revelar. Energia. O que tem? Não, eu matei a minha irmã pra tomar o lugar dela. Eu matei minha irmã pra tomar o lugar dela. No final, dos contos.
The print should be fine like this. You can see detail clearly.
Que loucona! Vou ajudar ainda a rebelião. Antes de eu...
To go far away from here, I need to have a good reason. To go far away from here, I need to have a good reason.
Mas já
To
tem
go
algum.
far away from here, I need to have a good reason.
Eu quero botar o bagulho lá.
To go far away from here, I need to have a good reason.
Ah, então foda-se, foda-se. Oh, quero botar o bagulho lá pros caras, revelei a foto. Mas não deixa eu sair daqui. Tem que ir lá falar com... ver o teatrinho pra depois eu... se der eu escapar daqui. Senão, sei lá.
Mummy nearly died giving birth to me. This is what remains in my memory of my mother's, nanny's, and father's stories. I remember little to nothing of my childhood at home. I have to try, though. Maybe the important events I should know are right there. How are you, madam?
I feel a sharp pain.
Shopping!
Do you need anything? I can feel it. The time has come.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Everything is ready. Help! Something is wrong. Help! Irene is not well.
How are you, honey?
I'm getting weaker and weaker. Doctor, hurry! Irena is sick.
Irina is sick.
Don't worry, Irene. The pain you feel is natural.
Natural my ovo.
Push, Irene, push.
Nossa, um bebê meio feio, coitado.
The baby is born.
I feel sick. I feel myself wasting away.
It's going to be okay. Poor Mummy. She has suffered so much. I have hurt her so much ever since I was born.
Ih, doguinho.
Mummy, I have to pee. What do you want me to do about it? Mummy, I'm hungry.
Bum. A outra não nasceu, então? Não existe dessa outra? Não existe outra menina lá vindo.
It's not time to eat. Stop being a crybaby. Mummy, I'm thirsty. You're going to annoy me. You just drank. Mummy, I'm sleepy. That's enough! Go to your room! Get out of my sight! I can stand you no longer! How dare you! I will make you pay for that!
Ah, por isso que
My
ela fica
hands
pensando.
are not enough! You need to learn properly this time!
Sorry, it was an accident, Mummy. Please don't.
Cara. Agora eu não sei mais se é verdade ou se é sonho na cabeça dela.
This is just a game. Is it only a game? I believe the White Lady said that my lost memories would return in the place of my happy childhood. This is the only place I have ever been truly happy. Are these my memories then? Is this actually my life?
doing, Martha?
You could have got Martha a glass, you little know-it-all.
Nossa,
But what? I didn't do it.
chicote? Caralho! Mete a chicote?
So you learn to answer.
Yes, I like that game. Hmm. Can we play patty cake?
Martha, don't you want to play with your sister?
Entendendo isso aí, que foi o que ela tinha. A mãe dela era só má, mas realmente bateu nela. Isso. Só tinha as opções.
What are you doing? Are you crazy?
It's all Martha's fault.
Sucuzona agora.
I don't believe you. I saw that. You think you're so smart. You're too good, Martha. It's not your fault. I've seen it all.
Sorry, Mummy. I didn't do it on purpose.
Cara, ela tratava mal a
Stop being
Julia.
a stupid child.
E a Marta era de forma carinhosa. Só que ela lembrou.
Come with me now.
Sorry, Mummy. I'm so sorry.
Come with me. I will put you in your place, girl.
Amarrou ela.
Sorry, Mummy. I won't do it anymore. I promise.
Too late. These false tears won't help you. Stay still.
Help! I'll make you want to bark.
Caralho, não.
Leave my dog alone!
Vai matar o cachorro, coitado. Não quero matar o cachorro. Você tem essa opção,
There's
gente.
no point screaming, stupid girl. No, Mummy, please.
Caralho.
You're insane.
Se ela realmente fez isso, a morte dela pra mim não foi tão ruim, então. Eu ter matado ela. Mas eu ter matado a minha irmã já.
Sure. Now I'll show you how insane I am. Help, Daddy, help! Screaming won't work. Your father is not here like usual.
Vai dar os pedaços do cachorro pra
Eat
você.
it. No! Eat!
Eu vou acabar comendo.
I won't eat him. I said eat.
Cara, mas também a mãe era uma bosta, né?
I was beginning to remember, but I was so scared to remember too much, especially all at once. I didn't have time to guess exactly what happened. It was making me too upset. Pulling out those memories was like trying to pull out a tooth on your own. Almost impossible, and far too painful. The White Lady told me that the church is a safe place and home to its children. Don Attilio, my priest, I have to talk to him. I have to call him on the telephone.
Ah, nem vou tentar ir lá de novo. Foda-se. 6938. 6. Ah, tentei ir lá.
Don Attilio speaking. Who is it?
Father, help me. They're all dead. Daddy, Mummy, everyone.
Julia, come to me immediately. Don't stay alone. It's dangerous. Come to town. You can stay here with me and we can talk about everything. Okay?
Okay, Father, but first I want to play with my puppets for a while.
Julia, don't be silly. Come to church right away.
According to Nanny, this was an old windmill. It has been abandoned for as long as I can remember, and it has always given me the creeps. There we go. The photo is where they requested.
Eu botei a foto lá. Cara, o que eles querem que eu use o telégrafo agora? Eu vou no pátio, deixa eu ir. Então agora tem que falar pra eles aqui. Deixa eu.
I have placed the photo where requested, so I need to find the right words to communicate it. Oh, and of course, I need to remember the code word. I have to start every message with the code word.
Ah, esqueci.
No, this doesn't seem clear to me. I need to find the right words.
Uma foto do mapa. Tem A. Foto. Não tem do. Mapa. Oi. Opa. Ai, vai me responder ainda? Puta que pariu, hein? Não necessidade de me responder. Precisa de eu responder pra ele. Ai. Traço ponto. Traço ponto. C. Ponto traço. A. CA. 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 Não tem outra com CA, só Carmen. CA, Carmen. Meu próximo. Ponto traço ponto. Ponto traço ponto. É, Carmen. Tanque. Ponto traço ponto. É A de novo, né? R. R. Tem uma coisa que começa com R? Não. Ponto traço ponto. Ponto traço ponto ponto L. Tá? Traço ponto. Traço ponto CLC. LC. LCL, pode ser. Tanque localizado, deve ser. É, tanque localizado. Câmbio. Acho que é câmbio. Traço, ponto, traço. K. Câmbio.
They have worked out the position of the tank. I should confirm that I've understood their message with received. I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished.
Mas aí vai me responder o quê? Puta que pariu, chega de conversa de traço, T. Ponto, traço, ponto. Ponto, traço, ponto, TR. Ponto, traço. Não, ponto, traço. V. TRV, encontrar. Encontrar. Ponto, traço. Ponto, traço. Ponto, traço, ponto. É A. Ponto, traço é A. Ponto, traço, ponto, R. AR. Encontrar armas. Deve ser traço, traço. Encontrar armas. Ponto, traço, V. Ponto, traço. Não. Traço, ponto. Traço, ponto, C. VC. VCN, perto. Perto, deve ser perto. Traço, ponto, N. VCN, perto. Traço, ponto, B. Traço, BS. 363 ponto, 3 pontos, eu sei que é. É isso. BSC, floresta, deve ser.
That makes no sense.
Tá, peraí. Encontrar depósito perto traço Ponto, ponto, traço. Tá, tudo certo. Traço, ponto, tracete, certo? Traço, ponto, N, que tá certo. Perto. Traço, ponto, 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 B. 3S, S e C. Floresta.
Maybe there's a better way to put it.
Não tem pé. É isso que ele tá falando, caralho. T. Ponto, traço, ponto. R, TR. Traço, traço, ponto. V. Encontrar. Traço, ponto. A. Armas. Traço, ponto, ponto. Traço, ponto, ponto, D. Traço, é 3 pontos, né? Então é B. Agora me perdi. Ah, tô aqui. Traço, ponto, ponto. Traço, ponto, ponto. D. D. Ponto, traço, traço, ponto. Ponto, traço, traço, ponto. P. Depósito. Armas, depósito. Ponto, 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 ponto. V. Perto, floresta. Câmbio.
There's a weapons cache in the woods. In my woods. Okay, I will search for it. Let's respond received again.
Aqui ele vai me responder de novo pra quê? Eu já dei recebido. Tchau, tchau. Oba, tô tendo um chat da UOL pelo telégrafo. Tomar no cu. P. Traço, traço, ponto. Traço, traço, ponto G. PG. Ah, traço, ponto, ponto. PZ. PZZ. Deve ser, praça. Traço, ponto, ponto, ponto. B. Traço, ponto. N. BN. Praça Bandeira, deve ser. Ponto, traço, traço, ponto. Ponto, traço, traço, ponto. P. Ponto, traço, ponto, ponto L. PL. Poste. Praça Bandeira, poste. Ponto, traço, ponto, ponto. Ponto, traço, ponto, ponto L. Traço, ponto, C. LC. Luz. Praça Bandeira, poste, luz. C. Ponto, traço, ponto, ponto. Ponto, traço, ponto, ponto L. CL. Fechado. Deve ser fechado. Ó, CLO. CLO fechado. Traço, ponto, C. traço. MM, CMM. Comunicações. Praça, bandeira, poste, luz, fechado, comunicações. Ponto, traço, A. Ponto, traço, ponto. Ponto, traço, ponto, R, AR.
Okay, so after I've been there, I will place a flag on the telephone pole near the house. They will then know that I have accomplished the task. Easy peasy.
Caralho. Aprendi a mexer no... Aprendi a mexer no telégrafo agora. Só de zoeira. Será que o padre é bonzinho? Será que o padre é pau no cu? Agora não sei se é verdade tudo aquilo ali que eu lembro ou se é uma loucura da minha cabeça, que ela é louca, matou a irmã por inveja, né? Matou a mãe pra fingir, pra ser dissimulada. Então daí que parte o bagulho, né? Depósito de armas. Eu vou lá no depósito de arma agora, só de raiva. Depois eu vou lá no padre. Pegar a estrada da esquerda, peraí. Bicho. Aí tu vai tomar no cu. Ai, ai. Eu não deixo. Vou no padre, foda-se. Mete um empinado aí, menina. Vai, empina, empina, empina. Uhul! Não sei onde é o padre. É o padre aqui dobrando direito aqui. Vou sair e dobrar direito. Beleza. Eu não sei agora, fazendo esse negócio dos rebeldes, eu não tô entendendo mais nada o que tá acontecendo. Já descobri a verdade, é pra ter acabado o jogo, né? Descobri a verdade, é pra ter acabado ali o jogo. Meu pai foi morto, todo mundo morreu, matei minha mãe, eu sou uma vagabunda louca. Ah, vou querer ver censurado, né? Cara, tem automutilação?
Those boys, they had all been killed and it was my fault. They were my age, and a few of them were our friends.
Jogo
I
pesado,
didn't
mano.
think it would go like that, but wasn't it obvious, really? What was I actually expecting? I felt like a coward. But what could I have done? Should I have betrayed my father? I loved my father, but I also loved my friend Lapo. Which side was I on? I just listened to my heart. I thought it was the right thing to do. But instead, it was the worst thing I could have done. I didn't go anywhere near the soldiers, Germans or allies. They had all caused me harm. I didn't want to approach anyone, for any reason. I would have got lost in the dark going in that direction. That night in July was so dark and scary. Once I crossed that threshold, I completely lost touch with reality. Everyone around me had died while I survived everything.
Eu sobrevivi mesmo, isso é coisa da minha cabeça só. Que porra é essa, cara? Não tô entendendo nada. Eu acho que eu botei censurado esse bonequinho ia ser gente. Esse bonequinho ia ser gente caída no
I
chão.
don't remember how things went. I just remember a big light and then photographs were being taken of me. There was a man dressed in white, a doctor, I presume. He was asking me questions, but I didn't understand what he was actually asking me. He wrote something on a piece of paper and then 2 nurses led me away. I was in the mental asylum. Some women were talking to themselves, others cried. Some were even covered in their own filth. Others were violent and tried to hurt themselves any way possible. There was this one young woman who would pleasure herself all day long, incessantly, to the point where she would bleed. So they would tie her down to the bed screaming, cursing and talking gibberish for days on end. Once her wounds had healed and she was untied, she would just start again.
Cara, será que não era ela, essa mulher?
That woman was me. They started to give me injections. What they gave me made my whole body shake. I broke my vertebrae and an ankle. I think it was called cardiazole or something like that. My body was like a fire that didn't want to be put out. When it appeared to be quenched, it would come back, even stronger than before. In the end, though, they won. I stopped screaming and masturbating. I stopped thinking. There was no longer any need for therapy. Something inside of me had died. But nevertheless, I insisted on carrying along this painful journey. I was stronger than I could ever have imagined.
Eu censurei. Já tá pelada e... Vai se masturbando aí na frente da câmera.
Who are you? Wait, wait. I want answers. Don't go away. Talk to me about Martha, please.
Eu acho que a Marta, essa Marta não existiu, ela e a Marta, não existiu Júlia, essa história toda que ela inventou.
Martha, Julia, there's no longer any difference. I am both Martha and Julia, whichever you want. It's us, so it's true. And Mother? Is she alive? Mummy is dead. Nobody knows that better than I do, unfortunately. It's useless to try and deceive ourselves. Did I do what I think I've done? Yes, damn it. It really happened. I cut her into pieces and buried her under the bridge. God, all that blood. My God, I knew it. What about Daddy? The soldiers. Did that really happen? It happened. He was shot right in front of me. Fear, pain, shame. I can't remove it. I cannot relive it either. Unfortunately, I knew that already. What about Nanny? Poor Nanny. She really had nothing to do with it. But she died in our villa due to the bombings. We saved ourselves for some time by taking refuge at her house. Privileges for being rich. Feelings don't count for much, though. My poor Nanny. I'm afraid to ask about Lapo. Lapo is dead. He was blown up by a landmine. He got into trouble and paid with his life. My dear friend. Poor boy.
Cara, agora eu não sei mais se ela existe mesmo, se ela tudo isso é inventado.
One last question. The pregnancy? Martha was pregnant. Her deformed baby died with her. Maybe she was in pain. That's enough now. All of these questions.
Eu vou de acordo com o que eu vi no jogo, mas sei lá, não sei se é verdade tudo isso que eu vivi. Pode ser tudo uma grande mentira.
We just need to turn the mirror. Is it not all just the reflection of an unknowable existence? Nothing more than a puppet show. Ready for everything with open arms, even ready to kill.
Machucado, né? Tô mutilado.
Legs always ready to run. The womb that conceived in sin.
Tá se desconstruindo.
Lastly, the mind. To protect us, it has turned us into monsters. Either way, we cannot live like this, can we? I'll take care of it. I don't need to worry. I'll try to sleep if I can. I've got this. On the 26th of July, San Casciano was bombed and the church was destroyed. But I was not there then. I was already in the asylum. Once again, stubbornly, I was not dead. The bombs hadn't killed me, and I had also survived myself. The most absurd test and the hardest one. The war ended some time ago now, both out there and inside of me. I was on the wrong side of the gate, but now I can turn that page. Life is opening its doors again, isn't it? If I hadn't been so lucky to survive myself, I would have thrown everything away. We think that danger is all around us, ready to attack. But the more devious and misleading dangers are the ones that are inside of us. They grow without us realizing. They make us suffer, remain confused, and remove our self-respect. I would have wanted to ask for help, but I was alone. This is my story. Thank you for being here, for listening to me. Now I am ready to leave. How long will it take to get home?
Acabou. Felizmente hoje é possível pedir ajuda e recebê-la mesmo sozinho, desesperado. Mesmo quando não parecia que a vida não faz o menor sentido, se não houver nada para nós e só porque não conseguimos mais ver, tem sempre algo importante, talvez logo ali, virando a esquina. É um pouco uma reflexão sobre suicídio, né? Que a pessoa fica perdida. Se você ou alguém conhece, está com dificuldade, procure informações, recursos de crise disponíveis. Safe in the world, find help. É aquela coisa do... Se você sente aquela depressão, aquela angústia, tristeza, você pode procurar ajuda, né? Você não está sozinho. É isso que eles querem mostrar, né? Que ela, apesar de toda a tentativa que ela fez e várias chances que ela teve de morrer, tomou um tiro, a bomba caiu, ela não estava mais lá, e várias coisas que aconteceu com ela, ela não morreu e conseguiu ter uma nova chance de vida, digamos assim. Tem 4 finais, viu? Então é isso aí, Marta is dead. Vou fazer um videozinho só com os finais que tem, gente. Talvez. Vamos ver. Foi legal o final. É isso aí, galera.